What is going on, guys? Today we are back, episode 4 of our nfscarbon walkthrough, and we're just going to get it kicked off here by jumping into maybe this drift race here. Seems like a pretty good starting point for us. It's been a few days since you guys have heard from me. I apologize about that. Been a little busy again, but we're back and still running this tight as possible right now, but gonna see if we can get fired in here and not screw up to the point where we have to race this 6 times. But yeah, I'm hoping that everything works out fairly well for us here. We got some videos lined up coming soon. I gotta get back here into the studio and record some footage. It's been a little bit since we've had any footage recorded. This is the last video I've had stored up for a little bit. Our Mazda so far has done pretty good. We'll have a few new parts and shit we can put on it, some throughout this video here. But should be getting pretty close to taking on Kenji for a territory takeover pretty soon, I'm hoping. We've done busted their ass at like 174,000 points. 125, my bad, sorry. Typo. But, so far this series has worked out fairly good for us. I can't complain, at all. So, it's definitely going the way we want. I could not be more pleased with the amount of time we've got put off into this series and how far we've already made it. I'm afraid, though, as we dig a little deeper and start working on Territory 2, that things is going to get rough. But so far, our little Mazda's held out pretty well. It's an overall great drift car, can't complain. Once we start getting better parts, the better off we're going to be anyway. But so far, we've had no issues, and it's looking like that's going to be the end of this section. I'm going to take a brief audio cut here in just a second to address my daughter's toy over here going off for no reason, but 21st Street took over that territory. We own almost all of Kenji's, which is good. With that being said, I will jump back in directly when we get started on race 2. Alright guys, we got a territorial defense race to do here. Should be pretty quick. I can't think of exactly which crew it is, but we're going to get it loaded up and get going. We still got Neville rocking with us. I haven't changed over to Sal. Even though we do have him, we might use him later. Not sure yet. Neville actually seems to be doing pretty good for us. Also, my kid's sick, so you may hear her crouping a little bit. Gotta get her to the doctor soon. And my son's he's sick too. It's 29 degrees in Tennessee today at the time of this recording. It was 27 when we woke up about 8 o'clock. But this Mazda here, we've managed to take the front with it for whatever purpose and all. But these little muscle cars, hell, they're pulling on us hard, and we need to, like I said, worry about getting some upgrades done on the old Mazda here. See if we can build it better, per se. I thought, I'm thinking that we're doing pretty good with it. And essentially, this car, it's got the top speed, I just don't have the acceleration. And that's mainly my fault. I set it up that way. Instead of kind of leaving it balanced, I wanted more top speed out of it. But, the nitrous is our acceleration anyway. naturally. It's not great nitrous, but I do have it set for duration, so it lasts longer. But I mean, we're just 4 episodes in now, so we still got a ways we can push the little Mazda if we needed to. And it's better said than done, really. But you know, so far we haven't had too many issues out of the Mazda yet. But that was just a territorial defense, and that just happens to be the way it goes. If you know what I mean. We'll jump into race 3. Here we go, race 3. Let's jump off into it. I think we'll do another drift race maybe, or a sprint. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, we'll go with the sprint race because we haven't started on that part of the territory just yet. So this will do just fine. It is a canyon. Unfortunately, I hate these, but we got no teammate with us. It's pretty much everybody for themselves, so we're going to use the nitrous to our advantage to get a launch. And we'll race down this canyon. And essentially we'll make everything happen here. We should have no problems getting the win. It's mostly downhill. So my car gets essential acceleration boost because we're going downhill as well as the top speed boost. It's weird how all that plays into effect with cars, but like this car, it's been a great starter car, and I'd like to soon go check out a different vehicle. You know, the Mazda's done us well, to say the least. You know, it's been a great car. I don't think we could have made a better choice starting out. I feel like if we'd started out muscle like I really wanted to, that we would have probably struggled. But that's kind of just the way it's going this episode. Like, I'm still considering a new car soon, but at the same time, we haven't progressed that far yet to have anything any better than what we already got, which is shitty to say the least. But you know, we're gonna have to get our shit together and start saving some money instead of putting everything we've owned into this Mazda. But I want to keep this Mazda for as long as possible anyway. But maybe it'll do us some good up until after we race Kenji. Like, I don't know. But we now own this territory. We got an engine upgrade for Tier 1. So that's gonna, you know, start helping us out tremendously with the car. We just gotta play it smart and get through this. That's about all I can honestly say for you guys there, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we're going to get off into some performance upgrades on the car here. Let's go ahead and put that new package in. I'm going to set it for horsepower, of course, but we got new suspension. We'll leave that in the middle. We got race package nitrous. Let's set that for duration. Looking like that's it for now. We're looking good. Great. Let's get our parts put on the old Mazda here, and we'll jump off into race number 4 for the episode. We're going to start working on that other territory that isn't ours yet. Should allow us soon to be able to get to Kenji. Let's hope that we've made more progress with the car, to say the least. We've got a 2-lap circuit to do, and so far we are out front. Like I said, I mean, that seems to have brought the car alive a little bit, and you know, it's making it easier to say that we win the races, but still think we're going to struggle a bit when we go to fight, you know, race Kenji, not fight, but lost my words there, but we gotta race Kenji soon for that territory, and it's gonna probably be a bitch to say the least. I'm pretty sure it's not happening this episode, because I mean we're already 10 in, and we still got essentially I think 3 or 4 races to do, but before we own the territory, that is. But Neville, he's, you know, kind of second place, third place area most of the time. Our car, you know, it does great. And we've got the popos on us here. Not going to be good if we don't shake these guys before the end of the race, but to say the least, I think we're going to do just fine. And maybe even still pull off the win. Like, I don't know, this game, it gets fucky sometimes. You just gotta watch yourself. You know, you got all these shortcuts, and depending on how you do them, it could either it can make you or break you. And you know, nowadays I'm not sure if a lot of you guys have even actually played this game. I know I haven't never beat it, so to say the least, like, I actually enjoy it pretty good. Like, and I love the undergrounds and Most Wanted. You know, maybe one of these days we'll get around to doing something with that, but, you know, to say the least, I'm actually in enjoyance right now. Like, this game, it's still fresh to me because, you know, I've never played it, and this is around the same area. I want to say we made it to when my last PlayStation 3 had stopped working. Not positive, but you know, we've done really good with this series as far as keeping on track with it. I record a few episodes up at once, and then I release them as we go, but you know, it's been hard to keep up with a lot of shit, as well as keeping my other series is going. Like, I've got a lot of time constraints in my schedule right now. My wife, when I had to take her back to the doctor last, they told her cancer was still there, and we thought we'd had it beat. But that's not the case, so I'm still back and forwards with her to doctors and things. So it's kind of sort of still one of those bear with me moments, everybody. You know, I'm still trying to keep you guys the videos coming and keep myself doing my thing, but it's definitely not easy. We gotta shake these guys. We got a cool down circle down here. Let's go hit that. We don't want any cop attention if we don't have to have it, so just makes it tougher on us in races. We don't care about Nikki's message there. Let's hit the autosave for the second time, of course, but I hate autosaves. And let's jump back to the safe house. We're going to hit some more performance upgrades. We've unlocked a few new things, so transmission pro, let's set it for top speed. We need the top speed on the car really better than we need the acceleration, I think, because this car, I mean, it's got decent acceleration. But let's jump off into race 5 here, and I think we're going to start on this drift race. Like, I like the drifting in this game, even if it is a canyon, which apparently this one is. Was not planned, by the way, but, you know, the drifting was pretty good in this game. If you knew how to drive. Like, otherwise it was a bastard, but we got the perfect start, which is good. We'll, you know, speed will stay fairly well up on this one. We're not going to have much to worry about, other than falling off the damn cliff, which we don't want to do, and that was close, but initially I hope we get a win here. We hit the fucking wall. Not what we needed, but you know, speed's fairly well staying up, which is good. Car handles really good, even in this situation. probably tighten the suspension up just a little and would not have a problem, you know, with this track at all. But this car does really good. You know, if I was trying this with a muscle car, I'm not sure it would work out, to be honest. But, you know, so far, well, we've scored really good halfway through the race, you know, 60,000 or so. But I don't know how that didn't break my points, but it didn't. Probably will there, yeah, naturally. But it's all good. They, you know, they're nowhere near our score. They in the 7,000-8,000 range. Like, I'm good at the drifting in this game. Sometimes it takes me a minute to, you know, get situated and going the way that I'd like to be, but I do still mess up from time to time. But some of these tracks are just fucky, you know. This is some Tokyo Drift type of shit here, doing it down a canyon. But, you know, to say that I wouldn't trade it all over and do it again, I would, because this game is actually really fun compared to some of the Need for Speed games that's out, you know, newer, but they got took over. Angie's 21st Street struggling down there with that territory. This is our last territory for Kenji. And we should be getting targeted some more soon by that guy. Or at least a text message. Alright, let's get started with race number 6 here. We're going to do this speed trap. Let's see here. Just waiting on the load up. And Neville with us still, of course. Haven't changed nothing. I'm going to save the nitrous for the checkpoints. We clocked in first there, which is great. We'll let it recharge until we need it. Like, that's just the way I play these speed traps. You want to save your nitrous for as much as possible. Boogie, honey, can you stop? For just a minute. We're going to start charging speed up now. Use it to our advantage going into the corner and just hit the wall, but the only thing that helps us out is when the checkpoints are spaced out quite a bit, because that gives me time to recharge nitrous and helps me feel like I'm cheating the game a little bit, but it was meant to be that way, unfortunately. We're doing pretty good though this race. We're holding first pretty good. Let's go ahead and start now. Kind of figured we'd be out of nitrous by the time we hit that checkpoint, but we done good. We done really good. I need some more right up here. Gonna keep building as long as possible though. Give us time, and we'll run the bottle out that time around. We got another one right up here, and I don't feel like we got enough nitrous to sustain, but we're gonna go ahead and use it. Still clocking in first, which is good. And we got one more. And the faster we go, the quicker that nitrous recharges, so that's always good. We're holding pretty steady. We got half a bottle. We're good. And we're going to use as much of it as we can right here. Especially with that jump. We hit that one at 137, which was great. Hell, I can't even complain. That was a good little run there. Made it through relatively quick. We unlocked nitrous and tires. And essentially that should give us the territory, and we have unlocked brakes as well there. There's a message from Kenji. He's ready for us to race. So next episode, I guess we will lead off with taking on Mr. Kenji there. Sure, there's a whole ass little audio segment behind me right now, but we are gonna make sure we take on this guy. at the start of next episode. Hopefully the car is ready. That is what's important to me. Let's go ahead and jump to safe house. And I say we go ahead and get the car ready. Stop. Let's go ahead and we don't need that nitrous. We can put the new tires on though. We'll leave those right there. Go ahead and get the new brakes in. Leave them set in the middle, and it's looking like we're good. That's pretty much gonna do it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.